and a rewarding field with plenty of growth opportunities and often flexible work environments. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new career in months, not years. Take classes online or on campus, and financial aid is available to qualified students, including the GI Bill. Now is the time. mycomputercareer.edu.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dane County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at the weather situation outside our KSMO studios. Currently, we have mostly sunny skies. We have winds out of the south-southeast currently at about 7 miles per hour. Well, today should be sunny with a high temperature near 77 degrees. Southerly winds will be anywhere from 7 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, we expect mostly clear skies, low temperature around 59 degrees. Southerly winds will be 13 to 17 miles per hour with gusts as high as 26 miles per hour. Sunny skies are in the forecast for tomorrow with a high temperature near 79 degrees. Southerly winds tomorrow will be 13 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 24 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, we should have partly cloudy skies with low temperature around 47 degrees. Southwesterly winds will be 11 to 14 miles per hour. They'll become northerly after midnight tomorrow night and could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. Thursday, we have a 30% chance of showers during the afternoon with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 58 degrees. North winds on Thursday will be 9 to 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. 30% chance of showers continues Thursday night with mostly cloudy skies and low temperature around 38 degrees. Then Friday will be mostly sunny with a high near 59 degrees. Friday night should be mostly clear with low around 32. Then Saturday, we're going to start that new work week out. Let's start out the weekend first. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself there a little bit. My apologies to our listeners. We're going to start the weekend out with Veterans Day on Saturday the 11th. And we'll have sunny skies with a high near 60 degrees. Saturday night will be mostly clear with low around 33. Then Sunday will be sunny with a high near 60. Mostly clear skies are expected Sunday night with low temperature around 33. And Monday, that new work week. Now we'll get to the work week. We'll start out with sunny skies and a high temperature near 61 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Brownfield is America's largest and one of the oldest ag radio networks with more farm broadcasters on the ground, covering more acres than anyone else. We're grateful you're listening here. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. I feel blessed in many ways as we approach the holiday season. I feel especially blessed that, unlike many people in my community today, the most difficult decision I have to make about food is how many ounces of oysters I should purchase for my scalloped oysters. I do not have to make the choices that many others will have to make. Choices like eat or pay for electricity and or propane to provide heat for their families during the colder winter months. Eat or pay rent so their families have a roof over their precious heads. There are many people in our communities who struggle silently, under the radar, feeling guilty and ashamed that they are unable to provide enough food for their families or themselves. According to the USDA, an estimated 12.7% of American households were food insecure at least sometime during the year, meaning they lacked access to enough food for an active, healthy lifestyle for all household members. People fall on hard times. Many people I know are just one paycheck away from disaster. Some have made mistakes that put them in this position. Others have simply fallen on hard times in the past and are trying to climb up and out of an economic hole. The holiday season is an opportunity for us to share our abundance with a few families who might otherwise go without. But it's my hope that we remember to donate to food banks or help our less fortunate neighbors all year long. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and that's my 2 cents.
It's coming for your soybean fields.
Is that water hemp?
Palmer?
They're everywhere!
Protect your fields by layering BASF's Zidua Pro herbicide pre with Zidua SC herbicide or Outlook herbicide post. Learn more at keeppigweedaway.com. Always read and follow label directions.
If you guessed that was the sound of a bag of Pioneer brand A-Series soybeans, you guessed right. Well, kinda. It was really the sound of an innovative team that spent decades perfecting a seed with exclusive genetics and the ultimate agronomic advantage. The sort of breeders who don't rest until they've achieved outstanding performance. Pioneer brand A-Series soybeans. #1 for a reason. Visit pioneer.com/genetics.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Direct cash cattle trade is sluggish and cash hogs are steady to higher. Hello, I'm Brent Barnett with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. It's a slow start to the day in cash cattle country. Bids and asking prices have yet to be established and significant trade volume could be delayed until the second half of the week. Trade volume totals were small last week, especially in the South. Boxed beef was steady to higher at midday. Choice was up 69 cents at $302.41, and Select was 36 cents higher at $270.72. At the Tri-State Livestock Auction in Nebraska, steer calves 450 to 750 pounds sold steady to $5 higher compared to the most recent sale. Heifer calves 450 to 700 pounds sold $2 to $8 higher. USDA says demand was moderate to good from the buyers in the crowd. Feeder supply included 57% steers and 30% of the offering was over 600 pounds. Medium and large one feeder steers 550 to 590 pounds brought $270 to $284, and feeder steers 657 to 668 pounds sold for $250. Medium and large one feeder heifers 458 to 495 pounds brought $278.50 to $287.50, and feeder heifers 600 to 621 pounds sold for $238 to $250.50. Cash hogs are steady to higher with light to moderate opening negotiated numbers for the major direct markets. It looks like some buyers are following through on those higher bids from Monday, trying to secure the needed near-term supplies, while some are content with their ready numbers. The industry is also monitoring the early week inconsistency in the wholesale market. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Direct had a base range of $63 to $71 and a weighted average price of $68.78. The Iowa Minnesota has a 5-day rolling average of $68.94. Butcher hogs at the Dorchester, Wisconsin markets are called steady at $55. At Illinois, slaughter sow prices are trending $1 higher with moderate demand for heavy offerings at $40 to $53. Barrows and Gilts are steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings from $40 to $50, and boars are $18 to $21 and $5 to $10 at Illinois. Pork values are called lower at midday, down $3.87 at $87.74. I'm Brent Barnett with Brownfield.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. Members of Missouri Common Ground are in Kansas City for the Heartland Youth Soccer Tournament, illustrating the amount of active ingredient used in crop protection chemicals. Missouri Soybeans Outreach and Education Director Bailey Asbury says the illustration involves tournament coffee vendors and the messaging, "It's not a latte," or "It's not a lot."
It's just a coffee cup full. And so being able to share that with our urban consumers about the sustainability aspects of our farmers and how we really do care for the ground and we're not overusing chemicals or other crop protection tools.
Asbury says the large tournament is an opportunity for Common Ground to reach an audience far removed from the farm.
Being able to truly educate the non-agriculture facing demographic is really what we're excited about.
Learn more online at mosoy.org. From Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It's now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that would take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Annette Cyrus of Rolla passed away Sunday, October 29th at the age of 79 years. A memorial service for Annette Cyrus will be Friday, November 10th at 4 p.m. at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends will be held at the chapel prior to the service from 3 p.m. until service time at 4. And all arrangements for Annette Cyrus of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Wilbert Falke of St. James passed away Wednesday, November 1st at the age of 87 years. A memorial service for Wilbert Falke will be Saturday, November 11th at 12 noon at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation will be held at the chapel prior to the service on Saturday from 10 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Memorials are suggested to the Missouri Veterans Home in St. James, and all arrangements for Wilbert Falke of St. James are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
It is now time to take a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. In a follow-up to the story from the fire that occurred Friday at the corner of Franklin and Highway 19, court documents were filed in Circuit Court Monday charging 30-year-old Cora M. Marlin of Salem with one felony count of second-degree arson, with her bond set at $50,000. Surveillance footage showed Marlin leaving the area of the old structure before the smoke appeared. She was arrested a few hours after the fire and admitted in her statement she used a cigarette to light a pile of straw in the building that started the fire. She also said in her statement she tried to hide her identity by dyeing her hair a different color and wearing different clothing. The charges described above are only accusations and are not evidence of guilt. Evidence in support of these charges must be presented before a court of competent jurisdiction whose duty it will be to determine guilt or innocence. The Denton County Commission met Monday morning at the courthouse for their regular meeting. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said grading would be done on Denton County roads 5015, 6350, and 5600. He said the Title II project rock was now all delivered to County Road 5600. Mowbray said work crews were servicing brush cutter number 10. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said grading would be done on Denton County roads 2150, 4350, and 4353. He said a culvert would be cleaned out on County Road 31A and chip and seal repair work is being done on to County Road 2240 using the ultimate paving material. Polk also said a brush cutter was being picked up from Heritage Tractor. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson stated the tourism tax monies received in November totaled $8,565.85. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley wanted to remind voters there's no election in Denton County this year. Denton County Collector Shannon Van Kirk reported the personal property and real estate tax bills are being mailed to those who own property and or real estate in the county. Van Kirk said that if you haven't received your tax statements by November 15th, to please contact her office and they can reprint one for you. Remember, if you own personal property or have real estate in Denton County and you don't receive your tax statements in the mail, it is still your responsibility to get those taxes paid on time, or you'll have to pay penalties and interest. If you have questions or need a statement reprinted, call the Denton County Collector at 729-3911. At 10 o'clock, Austin Hustetler and Jeff Banderet of Great Rivers Engineering were in to talk about the FLAP 077 project, which is the asphalting of the Tanbat Road and the courthouse sidewalk TAP grant. The bid for the FLAP project will not be awarded until November 29, 2024. Construction will begin in 2025. This is a 100% federally funded project as they want better access to that road and widening it. Great Rivers Engineering will scope the project and get the most improvements with the funds that are available. This is a reimbursement program. The TAP grant through MoDOT is a grant with an 80-20 split, with MoDOT picking up the 80% and the local match is 20%. The TAP grant is not to exceed $393,283, with the county paying $100,000 as their portion. The work would include replacing the sidewalks and making any access to the sidewalks ADA compliant, and adding handrails where needed around the outer sidewalks. Should the project go over the $393,383, the county would be responsible for that amount in addition to the $100,000. A programming agreement with MoDOT is next, and the hiring of consultants. Great Rivers would get the design done and then get new bid numbers. The pre-survey work would cost an estimated $20,000 to $30,000. With the cost of inflation and labor in 2024-2025, the county asked Great Rivers to go back to the application and review the scope of the work to be done before a decision is made. Banderet will get back with the commission on what he finds. Also at the meeting, Eric Hallerud with Tokayo Marine Insurance talked with the commission about the county's risk management insurance. At the last meeting, the commission discussed insurance deductibles for the county health insurance and voted to continue to do the same as what was done in 2023. The deductible amount is $450,000 per employee, and once the county employee pays the first $2,000, the county will pay the remaining $2,500. If the county employee has a buy-up insurance plan and has a $3,000 deductible, the employee will pay the provider $500, and the county will pay the remaining $2,500. The next meeting of the commission in Denton County will be Thursday at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and that meeting will be open to the public. The American Rally Association has a heavy heart in announcing the death of competitor and driver Jacob Kubo Cordish, from Colorado, who passed away on Saturday, November 4th, during the competition at the Show Me Rally in central Missouri on Palmer Road, northeast of Viburnum. The 42-year-old Cordish was driving with co-driver Drew Carlson at the time of the incident, which occurred at the end of Stage 9 of the competition. According to the Highway Patrol report, Cordish was traveling westbound in a 2015 Ford Fiesta on Palmer Road near Welker Road in Washington County around 2:50 in the afternoon when he failed to negotiate a left curve, causing the Fiesta to travel off the right road edge where the rally car struck a tree. Cordish was pronounced dead at the scene around 3:15 by the Washington County coroner. His body was taken to the Washington County morgue by the coroner. Carlson, also from Colorado, remained on the scene before being transported to the Washington County Memorial Hospital with minor injuries. Show Me Rally organizers and ARA officials canceled the last two rally stages. The Planning and Zoning Board of Commissioners will hold a public hearing and meeting tonight at 6 o'clock at the City Hall Council Chambers at 200 North Washington. The purpose of the hearing and meeting will be to approve minutes of the board's October 18th meeting and to accept or reject a conditional use permit of the 1509 South Louise Street location owned by Michael Florence. The public is welcome to attend. Businesses and organizations can show off their holiday display as part of the Light Up the Park 2023 at the Salem City Park. The display will begin the night of December 2nd and last until December 31st. Registration for each display is $50 to cover timers and electric. The lights and displays will go on nightly at dusk and remain on for 6 hours after dusk. Those who want to participate must have their displays set up by Friday, December 1st. Contact Melissa Du Bois at 729-6290 or email her at salemparks@salemo.com to reserve your spot. The Dent County University of Missouri Extension Council invites residents to join the 2023-2024 group of volunteers that make Dent County a better place to live through extension programs. Representatives will be elected in a nonpartisan election from January 8th through the 12th. Candidates must be at least 18 years old and reside in Dent County. Applications to be a candidate are available by calling 573-729-3196, or you can go online at www.extension.missouri.edu/dent, or email at dentco@missouri.edu. Completed applications are due November 16th at the Dent County Extension Office at 112 East 5th Street in Salem. Designated by state statute as the official body to cooperate with the University of Missouri in delivery of extension programs, the Council has roles in programming, fiscal, and personnel. The Dent County Extension Council is a local link between county residents and the University of Missouri four-campus system. Responsibilities include attending monthly meetings, usually on the fourth Monday of the month, identifying concerns of the community to connect citizens with extension resources, administer the county budget, and assist in planning, promoting, and carrying out extension efforts. Individuals interested in serving on the council may contact Ray Walden, County Development Specialist at the Dent County Extension Office, 573-729-3196. Information about the Dent County Extension Office can also be found on the web at www.extension.missouri.edu/dent. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch today at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Whether you're working from the tractor, combine, sprayer, or something else, you need technology that works as hard as you do. Introducing Trimble's new GFX 1060 and GFX 1260 displays. Fast, powerful, and easy to use, Trimble's GFX display series is designed to help you maximize the time Mother Nature gives you.
To put Trimble's GFX displays to work, visit Modern Ag at modernaginc.com or call 785-380-7993 today.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The St. Louis Blues continue their four-game homestand tonight as they will host the Winnipeg Jets at 6:30 on KSMO AM 1340 and FM 95.7. The Blues have won their last two straight games and are in fourth place in the Central Division, a point behind Winnipeg. Sean East II scored 21 points, while Nick Honor and Tamar Bates each netted 18 points as the Missouri basketball Tigers beat Arkansas Pine Bluff Monday night 101-79. Missouri also got double-digit scoring from Caleb Grill and Noah Carter, each netting 15 points in the win. The Tigers host Memphis Friday night at 7:30 at the Mizzou Arena. That game can be heard on KSMO Radio. And that's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
I'm Bill Pollock. College basketball tipped off yesterday. Mizzou off to a flying start, 101-79 rout of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Mizzou led from the opening tip. Sean East with 21 points.
I put a lot of work in my shot from over the past 2 years, really my whole life, but it was just going well tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stay in the gym and, try to keep it up.
Nick Honor scored 18. 5 players ended up scoring in double figures for Dennis Gates.
We did it by committee. You know, it's the fortunate part of having unselfishness in your program. I think this season we'll have multiple guys lead us, but more importantly, in different categories.
The Tigers host Memphis on Friday. Other games, the SLU Billikens beat Southern Indiana 75-63. Terrence Hargrove matched his career high with 27 points and a career high 15 rebounds. Lindenwood was crushed by Nebraska 84-52. Missouri State lost to West Virginia 67-59. SEMO lost to Grand Canyon 88-67. The Mizzou women opened up their season at home in the morning. An 11:30 tip, they beat Belmont 72-61. Haley Frank, Mama Dembale each with 15 points. Monday Night Football, Chargers beat the Jets 27-6. LA is 4-4, second behind the 7-2 Chiefs in the AFC West. Next up on the 20th, the Chiefs host the 8-1 Eagles, a Super Bowl rematch, a Kelsey Brothers reunion. Brady Cook has thrown 16 touchdowns this season. He's thrown 17 in his previous 3 seasons, a big jump in his development. But 3 of his 5 interceptions have come in the fourth quarter. 2 of those in the fourth quarter against Georgia, in the loss against the number 2 Bulldogs. No telling what will happen this Saturday when the Tigers face Tennessee in front of a sold-out crowd. Will the crowd be behind him, or will they be booing him again? One thing for sure, head coach Eli Drinkwitz still has his back.
He did everything he could to give us a chance to win. Obviously, we got to see what happened on the turnovers, but not disappointed at all.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is often laced into illicit drugs and used to make fake versions of prescription pills. You can't see it, taste it, or smell it. Suppliers mix fentanyl into their products because it's potent and cheap, and the dealer might not even know. Keep yourself and others safe by knowing the real deal on fentanyl. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
It's 4 a.m., Monday, and you're literally sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. Man, that's love. And if you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. To make sure your child's in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with two hands, and flushed it on the way down. C. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The bragging rights trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
Football season is vaccine season. Get your COVID-19 vaccine information from your healthcare provider. Dr. Laura Morris with University of Missouri Healthcare.
Immunity after getting the shots, even if you got 2 or 3, and that immunity tapers off and drops down. It's important to get your shot updated. So the vaccine that you can get this fall will be a good match. It'll help protect you the way that the vaccines you got last year or the year before. So we need to keep you updated.
A message from the Missouri Immunization Coalition. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
If you guessed that was the sound of a bag of Pioneer brand A-Series soybeans, you guessed right. Well, kinda. It was really the sound of an innovative team that spent decades perfecting a seed with exclusive genetics and the ultimate agronomic advantage. The sort of breeders who don't rest until they've achieved outstanding performance. Pioneer brand A-Series soybeans. #1 for a reason. Visit pioneer.com/genetics.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
We've all got places to be. Slow down. Speeding, it's dangerous. Very dangerous. Nothing is worth a crash. You'll get there when you get there. And remember, it's okay to be nice. Simple actions save lives. This message is brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Town Screen in Salem.
With news on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. A Kansas City man has admitted to using a GPS tracking device to follow another man who was shot to death in a grocery store parking lot. 34-year-old Dante Campbell pled guilty to one federal count of cyberstalking, resulting in death. A St. Louis area business is planning a $50 million expansion and adding 400 jobs. Bob Clark, chairman and founder of Clayco, says the company will relocate and expand its offices and operations center to Berkeley, located in St. Louis County. Clark says the decision was easy because Missouri is a great place to live and work.
Our employees want to be here, they want to stay here, and we've been having terrific success recruiting people to the state of Missouri. It's affordable, it has a diverse economy, it's a welcoming community, and we could not be more excited to be growing our platform in the St. Louis region and in the state.
And on Monday Night Football, the Los Angeles Chargers beat the New York Jets 27-6. This is Missouri Net.
Protect yourself and those around you by getting the flu vaccine. An annual flu vaccine can help